Om Namah Shivaya. I am astrologer rudramohapatra from Bhubaneswar, Odisha. Today I will tell you the necessity and power of the Mokshya Trikona or the fast Mokshya Trikona, that is the fourth house. There are four Mokshya Trikonas, that is 4, 8, 12. Like our own religion Sanatana, Hindu astrology also promotes the necessity of liberation in one's life. So it is always saying dharma, artha, kama, and finally moksha. You do your duties, out of which you will get some money. By that money, you will get your wish fulfilled, kama. And finally, it is moksha. There is nothing wrong in it. Well, directly going for moksha like Adi Guru or Adi Sankaracharya, Jagat Guru, Adi Sankaracharya. Those are the exceptions of carrying forward the karma of past life in a severe fashion. So I'm not talking of that thing, but normally a person is born, is expected to do his duties, earn something out of that, get his or her wishes fulfilled, then the final goal is to look for the liberation. However, for me, liberation should be the all part in your life. That is spirituality. Even if you are in a sansaric life, you should be detached. Even if you are a government officer, you should be detached. So this is the current concept of spirituality. People are saying you get involved but stay detached. Get involved but stay detached. Very difficult statement. I do not know. You already have a family, but you involve in your family, but you do not think your son as your son, or I am not into a familial situation, so that I cannot share my own experience. But I find it very difficult. But interestingly, I find this principle is also in our Hindu astrology, which is evident from the fourth house in a horoscope. What is your fourth house? Fourth house is the house of your family. So, a person who is not having or not into a familial situation, here I am saying family, like you have your wife, your children, in that constipated fashion. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. If I think all the members in the world are my family, I am into whole compassion, I am into whole spirituality. Possibly this is the statement our sages wanted to say to make the fourth house as the Mokshya Trikona, number one. Number two, you can always get moksha even if you stay in a samsaric condition, provided you are not attached. Samsara, fourth house is samsara. Eighth and 12th are evidently sannyasa. Eighth is your siddhi. The spiritual attainments is seen from eight. And application of that spiritual attainments is from 12. How much you will travel, or whether you will have one ashram, whether all those things. So fourth house is a Moksha. I was just thinking about this few days back, and I was shocked like, yes, why fourth house is a Moksha? This is because of this. Hindu astrology supporting the fact that you can become a karma sannyasi. It's not become you always an ascetics. You keep yourself away from all this, and then you become one sannyasi. But not only that, even if you stay in a familiar conditions with your family, you can definitely become a karma sannyasi, provided you are not attached what involved. Let's you are taking it your duty. I will have a children once my child, if it is a son, he is now earning something, he is capable of himself to sustain himself. So now I'm okay. You can get liberation staying in your own family. No need to go to any ashram, any aloof places, or like this Himalaya, Santha. No need. You can become a sannyasi by staying in the family. So you see the fourth Lord exalted. You will see a person like this. Exalted fourth Lord in association with Ketu. Association means here I am saying in conjunction. Both in D1 and D9. You will see a karma sannyasa. Ketu in the fourth house which also indicate the same fashion. So fourth Lord is also capable of giving you moksha via the samsara. That is only possible when you are detached from the samsara. So if I will take this house of spirituality in the modern context that people are saying, no, no, spiritual does not matter that Shiva does not mean that you go and stay in the Himalayas, you go and stay in the Guru's ashram. Though for personally, it is not like me. Personally, I'll say that even if you want to be spiritual in your own family life, it is better to go for these austerities or difficult penance once in your life, because realization is better in this fashion. This is personally I'm saying, but uh, honestly, many spiritual gurus you will find this. Even my guru, Sadhguru is saying that no, spiritual it is not that. You can be a scientist, you can become spiritual. How come? You can be in sansara and you can become spiritual. How come? This is by this. So the modern day spirituality you see from the fourth house. You will see a person who is always, very anxious in going for the spiritual problem, programs, art of livings, other thing. You see definitely this fourth lord and Ketu are associated. Yes, if there is an association of 8th and 12th lord, the other Mokshya Trikona also, it is expected that in the latter stage of life, after completing the samsara, that person will go for a higher level of penance or tapasya. So the modern day spirituality, you see it from the fourth house. The karma sannyasa, you see it from the fourth house. And the Banaprastha way of life also you see from this. The Banaprastha. Well, Banaprastha is end of your sannyasa. Like you stay. You are now grandfather in the house and you see your daughter-in-law, other things, but you are strongly involved in your spiritual seeking. So that is the Banaprastha way of life. So a deep involvement in the Banaprastha way of life. I'm not saying in a very systematically way, like even if you can be in the, you are a father, you are also, you are not now in the grandfather state, you can be severely into Banaprastha. That indicates your detachment towards family. So you see that Banaprastha from the fourth house. So you need not to become like me to march towards your liberation, or to get some extra access to the universe, or to march one step ahead in your spiritual pursuit. You can definitely, well, much more better if you stay, Shiva, if you stay in the familial situation also, which is being proved by the sages of our Hindu astrology, or our classical Hindu astrologers, defining fourth house or Sukhamsa Shiva or the Sukha house as your Mokshya house also. That is why, when even if I quote uh, Om Swami, he is saying that it is very tough to get into this samsaric condition. I mean, it is very in a familiar situation. That means Om Swami is praising. I'm not promoting any spiritual guru here. I know how people promote negativities compared to positivity. So, being in a samsaric situation, being in a familiar situation, there are all possibilities to get into the moksha. Like you must have heard about the story of Narayana and Vishnu, that this and Narada and Narayana, the story. That Narada is saying that I am the greatest devotee of Lord Vishnu. Vishnu is saying that what? You are saying you are the greatest devotee. Okay, you take this pot of oil or water, but you be careful that not a single drop of this water will spill over till the day ends. So Narada was very cautious. And the day is over, and Vishnu asked that how many times you have chanted Narayana, Narayana today? My Lord, not a single chanting. I was very busy in holding this pot. I was very careful in holding this pot, so I could not lose my concentration. Then Vishnu is saying that to go and look at that farmer. Even if he is busy in all his day life, he has got responsibilities and many other things. He is not forgetting to chant my name before he goes to bed. So indirectly, this is being evident from the fourth house in the horoscope, that you can definitely be a sannyasa or be a sannyasi even if you stay in a samsaric situation. That is why fourth house in the Hindu astrology is one of the Mokshya Trikonas. Well, this is all for today. I hope you like this video. Please write some positive comments which will be informative for other, instead of asking only questions, and share the video as much as possible so that the serious listeners of the astrology can listen to me, and that will be helpful for both of us. If you have some other views in this regard, please share in the comment. Much more research needed to be done on this fourth house and the Mokshya Trikona. Primarily, keeping this idea in the mind, we must march ahead to find additional research conclusions. This is all for today. If Lord Mahadeva wants, I'll come up with another new video soon. Till then, God bless you all. Om Namah Shivaya.